Morning all, welcome to another Dave Downey Fly Tying video production on Easter Sunday here in a sunny Scotland. As I've said in my other videos, stay safe, hope you are all sticking to the rules, making sure you're not passing this virus about. So, I've done a couple of videos today. I'm going to show you both. I'm going to do this again on each of the videos that I do today. So obviously because the supply of hooks is becoming a nightmare, we can't get the bloody things, it's getting really difficult. My favourite hook is a Kamasan, but the fulling mill hooks are basically just as good. So in the vise I've got a fulling mill hook, it's the size 10, comp heavyweight bronze, 1530. I'm going to show you the Kamasan equivalent. So normally I'd be using the 175s, but as the suppliers are closed, it's basically the same hook, apart from it's a different shade of bronze. It's slightly darker. So we're going to need, obviously we can use a barbless hook as well. So for tying this fly, black thread or red, you could use red. We'll do this one with the fire orange. So we're using fire orange on this one, right? Upside down. Let's see if we can get it orientated the right way, right? So Uni-Thread fire orange 80. We're going to need some Springwater blue, Marabou. So some Springwater blue there, lovely and shiny. We're going to need some Humungus gold Chenille. We're going to need some 4mm Effort green glow yellow Chenille, Fritz. We can use this as well, which is the cat booby Chenille. It bulks it up a wee bit more. I actually like it with this stuff. And we're going to need some silver and pearl razor flash. Okay. So today I'm going to be tying the gold Arsed cat, and there's a few wee stories behind this. So you will get a story with this one. So we'll tie the thread in. The gold Arsed cat, believe it or not, was a phenomenal pattern on Loch Leven when the rainbows were in there. It was also a brilliant fly for the browns as well. But you know, I use it on the Lake and Teeth, use it everywhere. It really is a great pattern. But there was a few years ago, a long time ago, I won't mention any names, but I was working with the youth team for Scotland, and the international was on Loch Leven, and the night before the match, the youth team were out practicing and catching a lot of fish on this fly. I might get into trouble for telling this story, but I don't really care anymore. But they caught an awful lot of fish on this fly, but a certain individual decided to tell them they weren't tying the fly, and that they were going to be tying another fly that was his pattern. And I actually had to leave the hotel because I was so infuriated by what this person had told the youths to do, because they had practiced. They had caught a lot of fish on this pattern, and they had so much confidence in it, it was unbelievable. But my two friends at the time, Alistair Keir, Chris Scarf, stayed on to tie the flies. I went to someone else's. I went to my friend's house, Lindsay, Barry, and basically they just tied the gold Arsed cat. They didn't tie this other pattern that this individual wanted the team to use. So there is another part to this story, is that when we went and got to the international, so we've tied in the tail, right, we're going to tie in the gold Chenille now. So we got to the international, the boys were all ready to go, and the boys all jumped in the boat and off they went. And a well known Loch Leven fisher came up to me in the pier bar and said, I hope they'll get more than a effing gold Arsed cat. And I thought to myself, at that time I was in the magazines quite a lot. The boys looked up to me. you know, because I tell it the way it is, and I help as much as I can. So I've tied in the butt, so that's the gold. And this individual was in a similar position to me and decided not to help the boys, which I think is ridiculous. But when the boys came in at night, they had decimated every other team, and I mean absolutely decimated them. The other teams, I mean, our boys were coming with 18s and 19s, and when I asked them what were you catching them on, every one of them answered a gold Arsed cat, which I had a chuckle to myself, to be quite honest. Yeah, basically the boys won the gold by miles, and it kind of shut two people up that kind of weren't willing to help really, or were trying to do something different when the boys. And the thing is, what you need to realise is when you're fishing with youths, a lot of them, they're getting a wee bit different now, they're getting a bit more cocky, but in those days, you know, they do look up to certain people, and they look for that bit of help. And the future is the youths, so I've got so much time to help any youths, and I think, you know, that's the future of fishing. So it was great to prove those particular people wrong on that day. So that's the story. As I says, I might get into trouble because the people that I'm talking about might be listening to this, or they might be. No doubt somebody will tell them, because the story's been kicking about. But do you know what? I don't think there's anything wrong with telling the truth, and that is a true story. So we'll see. So we get some more Marabou for the wing. And we'll tie it in. Quite a few people keep saying I should bring a book out. The stories I've got would shock you if you've never really done competition fishing, because the amount of backstabbing and bitching in competition fishing is unbelievable, and people out for their own. That the problem when a team, Martin Draws told me a long time ago that if there's one bad individual that's causing problems in a team in certain ways, or you know, they're hiding information because I've seen it myself, team members don't tell the team the truth, it kind of messes the whole team up. So even the Czechs have said, you know, if they've not got 5 individuals all singing on the same hymn sheet, then they're not going to win anything. It only takes one to mess things up. So yeah, maybe I should write a book. So we've got the flash now, so we don't want a lot of this, we just want 2, maybe 3 strands of each, silver and pearl. The same again, tie it in, and then clip it off at this side. That'll do the next fly, and just as before, pull it over so you're catching it in there, and you're using the thread to guide where the flash is going, and we'll just tie it down and then work our way back. That way you're not farting about trying to, you know, cut 2 sets off. It's a lot easier. Then we'll just do 1 whip finish and then 2 whip finishes. I like this on a double as well. I mean, it works really well on a double because it anchors I really like doubles, and I really don't like that you can still use them in the competitions and the international, but you can only use them for the first 3 fish because you're killing those fish. Obviously when you're putting fish back you're not allowed to use a double, but I've never had a problem with it. Now we're just going to varnish the head up. Someone mentioned in one of the comments that my varnish was getting gloopy. Well, I'm Scottish, so I'm going to use it until I can't use it. So waste not, want not. Is that what they say? So there you go, gold Arsed cat. Really good pattern all over the place. There is another story to this fly, but I don't know whether I'll get time to tell it. But it was on Rutland, and I was in the boat with Richard Cobbledick, and Richard's team were in the running after. I'm sure it was the Witchwood, or the Lexus, or whatever they used to call it. I'm sure it was called the Witchwood at the time, but it was the time John Horsey decided to do an afternoon, evening, then an early morning, which was mental because we hardly get any sleep whatsoever, and we were back on the water, and we were away up the North Arm because everybody had caught a lot of big fish up the North Arm the day before in the competition, and basically our team was out of the running, but Richard's team was in with a chance of getting a medal. And actually, you know, it was, I don't normally split the time with other anglers. I don't normally say, right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Normally we try to share the time in the boat together, but Richard had made the decision that we were sitting up the North Arm, and I got to the stage, I says, look, we need to move, and he was talking to, I think it was Tony Baldwin, and basically as if I wasn't in the boat, and that kind of hacked me off, and I went, get the boat moved, it's my turn, it's my time. And he's looking at me and I'm saying, get the boat moved, we need to go to Fantasy. Fantasy's where the fish are. And I even said to him, I'll give you one of the flies that's catching the fish, and it was one of these, and we went down there, he caught fish and they got third place. So basically I helped them get third place. If they hadn't have went and I hadn't have basically told them to move, then they wouldn't have done it. So aye, but it was on that fly, so it's a cracking looking fly. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're going to get your mates to come and listen in, and thumbs up or thumbs down, and hit the bell for notifications, get them to subscribe. It really does help if you get people to subscribe. I'd like to get to 5,000 subscribers quite soon, and then beyond that. So aye, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go and follow me on Instagram, Dave Downey Fly Fishing. Follow me on Facebook, David C. Downey. Check out the guidance site, which is Dave Downey Fishing, or check out my online shop, www.fly-fishingworld.com. Alright guys, thanks for that. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now.